Alison, launching the local leg of the Sisterhood Tour Part 3. I invite you to come along with me on our magical odyssey for Circle, the latest book of my Sisterhood trilogy. And I'll be reading an excerpt from the wee book N, which is actually a character, part of the story of Circle. So I'm very excited. I've lived in Old Strathcona for many years, and this is my homage to her. So here we go on the magical odyssey that is Circle. Chapter 23, Serenice and the Papirical Realm. The cat's eyes glimmered, a haunting, beautiful green. She sat relaxed on the bookshelves, slowly moving her tail, back and forth like a pendulum. I looked at her. She was so grand, as if it was her lair. Her name was Fleur, and she was aptly named because she was beautiful as well as mysterious. I imagined the cat reading books when humans were not around. Glasses then magically appeared on her face. My parents always said I was a dreamer. My parents. Fleur was a Himalayan cat, a naturally hypoallergenic one, so she was one of the few cats I could pet. Fleur was purring. She was not quite a people-friendly cat, but there were those she took a shining to. Mainly, she was hidden away among the mysterious corners of the bookstore, or sometimes sleeping on the bookshelves. Fleur was elusive. That's how she liked it. I couldn't blame her. I'm not exactly people-friendly myself, I thought. Sometimes I need my alone time. I continued petting the cat, and then noticed a book I was looking for. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. I picked it up, reading the back cover while stroking the cat, and looked around some more. Fleur, I'm just going to look around. Fleur opened up her eyes as if she understood, then closed them again. I would sometimes talk to Fleur as it was comforting and didn't care if people thought I was crazy or eccentric. I knew you would understand, I added, as I went further to the back and went on upstairs. I love this bookstore. It was a papirical realm with so many books. If they could talk, they could tell so many stories, not just what was between the covers, but who read them. Books, stories. My eyes started to close. Help, help, away shrieked. I need help. My eyes quickly opened and I walked outside. I didn't see anyone. Then a group of metallic beasts were walking along the avenue. Flashes of red light went off and there were more screams. I ran down the avenue to see what was happening. These metallic creatures were zapping people with what seemed to be lasers, and they were becoming dust. What was going on? Stop, I yelled. Stop, what are you doing? One of the metallic creatures with large red eyes and horns on his head walked toward me. He looked like he was running. His legs were so long. I gulped. This was not good. I ran towards the bookstore. Oh crap, I shouted as I turned away, started to run for my life. I kept running as I heard, "Arr!" I turned back to see a woman in knight's armor carrying a sword. She chopped the beast in two. I had never seen anything like it. Run, shouted the woman in armor. I quickly headed back to the bookstore. The bookstore known for its wonderful collection of used books, some very new. I ran and went upstairs. Past Fleur had a surprised look on her face. After a couple of minutes to get my composure, went back down the stairs and started to talk to one of the cashiers. There's a situation. There's always a situation, he smiled. Don't be concerned about it. This cashier is wearing a black toque and just smiled. He went back to work along with the other cashier. I can't believe it. What the? More people kept running back into the store. The cashier looked up. Then there was a big explosion. Fire in the blue light. Everyone stood back in fear and cowered. A metallic beast, with purple eyes this time and golden horns, started to march toward the bookstore. People were terrified. There was a disturbing silence. The beast was about to open the door when there appeared a golden light, a bright golden light, and the beast tried to pull the handle, but he burst into flames. People looked at each other. One little girl who was in the store looked for the cat. "Where is Fleur?" she asked. There was more silence as the grown-ups were too concerned about what was happening outside. The little girl looked around. She went into the children's section, but no cat. She shrugged and went back to her mother. Little did they know that the feline did indeed disappear, but something else was afoot. A bright green light appeared that no human could see, and a beautiful woman with very cat-like eyes appeared. She stepped out of the orb of greenish light and walked toward the crowd. The guy with the black suit looked up. Where did she come from? There was another explosion, and a wave of bluish light appeared. One man was for 20 feet and landed on the road in front of the store. He died instantly. His eyes stayed open, terrified. The mother of the little girl shielded her face, but it was too late. The little girl with pigtails had already seen. Yes, she'd already seen. The woman with the cat-like eyes and black and white outfit approached the crowd of people near the door. "I think it's better we all go upstairs," she said. And that is the excerpt from Circle, Book 3 of the Sisterhood trilogy. The homage to Edmonton, in particular, Old Strathcona, the Wee Book, and the University of Alberta. Enjoy.